they want to marry. And they bother you with calls every night. Then there is this other, they will call it ability. They say, no, look for something to eat now. How are you? Fine. How is this? Fine. Have you eaten? What did you eat? Someone else is not asking, have you eaten? The person will just call, hello, are you at home? No, I'm not at home. Are you in the office right now? I say yes. Say, okay, why are you asking? It's because I've just booked for pizza and cold stove. So the dispatch rider is sending it. I want to know whether to send it to your house or to your office. The next thing is and somebody will say you are so sweet. So touching. An impression is already being created. Isn't it? Yes. It's being created. That this one we always ask, have you eaten? Even when you say yes or no, it does not do anything about it. Now most times girls will say, when you ask have you eaten, they will ask, if I say no, what will you do? Can you change anything? What will you do? What if I say no? At that point the person will just say hello, oh network, I lie. Hello, brother. Hey. But here comes this one that is not asking have you eaten. Well, we say that a dispatch rider is bringing something. Every time, your lunch, at least once in a week, even if it's just once, it might not even be something, so expensive. It could just be, sometimes to add fun to it. A little fun. Just get maybe a nice moi from somewhere and pack it with curry and pack it with water and a bottle of expensive, honey or sugar. Say, hey, Gary, this guy won't kill you. Gary, me. Or you could even be Gary, a bottle of granite and Gary. It sounds funny, but the person will appreciate it, isn't it? Yes. Appreciate it. Because you remember the other time we bought pizza and pesto. Now Gary is now work for me. So me of all people, they are sending Gary to me. They say, you didn't sit and not there. I bet they're all like that. Blow the thing. Yeah. Blow this thing. Forget to blow this thing. We all did like that here. The person, you are creating, a kind of an impression in the mind that this one is a different person. Let others be saying, have you eaten? Have you this? Have you that? They are wasting their time. You are gaining momentum. Those ones are wasting their time on a spot, sitting on a rocking horse, and they think that they are going anywhere. They are sitting on one spot. You are gaining momentum. Let's do it differently. People have so many businesses and troubles. Some are suffering from the present, some are suffering of challenges of the past. To get attention, your presentation must be attractive. Let's go out of the box. Out of the box. Remember, it is rebirth. Remember, it is rebrand. Remember, it is what? Rebuild. That is also when you use before a word as a prefix, it means that you are doing it again. If you are going to do something again, how differently can you do it? If we are going to do something again, let's do it differently. Let's do it differently. If I can have a strong say, I would even say most of the materials that we use for our presentation, for invitation, if possible, scrap them. Let it be for information. Invitation should be fantastic invitation, as a fantastic invitation card. Let's change your financial status. Let's add extra digits to your monthly earnings with some new captions. The card should look good. The card should be something that nobody will just pick and throw away. They collect with right hand and they fling with left hand. It should be something that when you give someone, the next person will ask, where's my own? Or if it's finished, they will collect the other person's one. Say, no, it's me you wanted to give. You are dragging for invitation. Am I making a point here? Then this, what we have that we are using for invitation, let it rather be that when people have entered, they need more information. This is just going to be like an information manuscript. to get more information. When you want to invite someone and you give somebody this, what comes to the mind? These people network marketing again. Let's do it differently. Let's engage the force of attraction. Let them sit down. Let them get some things that will change that will bring about a mental paradigm shift. Let them get something that they can apply to their homes, they can apply to their businesses. And they will begin to wonder, they will be the one that we ask that this what organization is how can somebody be a member of this organization? Let them be the one that we ask that they want to be part of this organization. And the number that we have here is enough to create a movement. This number is enough to create a movement. It's just for us to sit down and plan that we want to get this place stupendously filled up after 3 meetings, and we plan it. Remember the way a man has been planning to hijack a nation in the past 16 to 24 years. Planning to hijack one of the strongest nations in Africa. And he's been planning, put people in different positions, and it doesn't matter how he makes his money, he's just putting people in position. And when it came to the fullness of time, he said, verily, verily, I say unto you, my hour has come. It will take only God to fight against this. To upturn this, it will take only God. And when we say it will take only God, of course God will not step down from heaven. I do believe that there is someone carrying the anointing, as in carrying a kingdom mandate, and that is a person that is just there like a sheep in the midst of the battle. We are still watching to see what God wants to do. We are still watching, but just as the good book will say, go to the anthill and learn. We can learn from all of this. It's strategy. We want to get the whole of this neighborhood shaking. Not shaking as it used to be, but shaking even much more. We know what it used to be. You get to this building by 11 o'clock, of course you'll be downstairs. I know how many times I park my car, in one street. I will even have to bribe Aboki or the gate man there. I'll say, I'm coming, I just want to do something around. I will come. Just because there is no parking space anywhere in the whole of this road. No parking space anywhere. Streets, everywhere, all the corner streets, they are all loaded with cars. It can be done again. It can be done better. It can be done better. It's just to sit down and plan. And when the plan has been concluded, we too can come and say, verily, verily, I say unto you, the hour has come when this nation will vibrate, as in vibrate, and will not be able to recover from the vibration of SuperLife. How did you do it? We sat down and we changed the narrative. We look at network marketing, how others are doing it. They are still doing it as it was in the beginning, so it's now ever shall be, world without end. But we are coming up to say, behold, I do a new thing. Now it speaks forth. We are coming to say, with the mindset of taking away the first to establish the second. Taking away the way it has always been done, and it is still being done, and establishing a new standard and order. Let's look in this direction. We could have once in a month breakfast show. Breakfast show. No presentation of anything. Set up a stage, and the interlocutors and presenters, they sit down, and questions are being asked, and people are sipping their tea. It may not even be so much in depth about SuperLife itself. It will just be success in business strategies. When you are inviting anybody, they'll say, network marketing. You say, no, it's just a business meeting. All we talk about is how to succeed in business. Any business you are doing. Then at the end of the day, someone walks up, thank you so much, the presenters walk up, say, the organization that makes this happen is called SuperLife. In case you want to know more about the organization, here are this manuscript, just go through it and present it to everybody. They will take it. If what they came for make a lot of sense to them, it has created an impression. What you place in their hands, will they read it?
Yes.
They will read it. They will soak it. They will read it. And after that, they will even call you Nicodemously. At night, that what can I do to be part of? That was what must I do to be saved. So say, what must I do to be part of this? Some will now call you Nicodemously and say that, see, I thank God I made that meeting. It made a lot of sense. And when I read this one, I felt I should open up to you. Yes. You know, John Thomas does not race. In the past 2 years, John Thomas does not walk. I pity Madam. Madam she has been trying. No matter how she don't do everything. It doesn't work. Drink custard mixed with it doesn't work. But I think this thing, can it work for me? Then you can now start telling the person, this is the path to take. This one, SNC will do this, double route. By the time you take it tonight, Madam will run out of the house. Madam will run out of the bedroom. Say, you are okay. I'm a human being for goodness sake. Say, what? You were complaining before that the thing on the walk. This one is overworking. You know, this is 100 horsepower. You know, another one will call you and say, my father is having this health challenge. How can this something work? Because they are the ones coming, the interest level will be high. If you talk for 3 hours, they are ready to listen. Because they called for it. They called for it. You only created, you stirred up a hunger in them. You made them to desire what you have so much that anywhere you go to, they are ready to follow you. Anything you are saying, they are ready to listen. They are ready when you want to. If anybody is coming to distract, they will bind that person. Enemy of progress. Please leave. If calls are coming, they say, is it now that I need this thing that calls are coming, God punish. They will fight anything that comes in the way of this information that they are getting. Because they need it. The desire has been created. The hunger has been created. We can do it differently. We can do it differently. We could come up another each week of the month can be branded differently. Then Mr. Sampson is doing such a tremendous presentation on this health something. When he does it, and this is it Dr. Truth. Sometimes I will sit down, I will listen. I'll say, God, how can I know book like this people? These people too know book. God, me too, I want to know book. I say, they do it so well. They finish it, they kill it. We can get a media team here, and they cover you. You break everything down and place it in little episodes. We get it into small, as in we create a link, maybe put on YouTube. We create a link that can be sent to people that once they just click on SNC, once they click it, they will hear fantastic presentation. They could now be in their room, lying down on their bed, and they are listening to this thing. And make it maybe like a 7 minutes episode. You break everything into 7 minutes. I can assure you, some people will not know when they will finish. They will finish 5 hours. When they finish with these 7 minutes, they will go to the other 7 minutes, another 7 minutes. They will come back to another previous 7 minutes. They want to listen again. That SNC thing, you know, they will listen to it again. The platform is created as a normal business explosion platform. They will make people know that people are making money there. But let's not talk so much about that. If you are interested, just let us know. We have some materials we'll give to you so that you can be in our business platform. This is just an introductory, and we get it on a platform. Then all those short videos, 7 minutes, how you can turn your finance around. 7 minutes on how you can come out of debt completely. 7 minutes on how you can live your financial dreams 100% debt free. Then those that have health issues, they have 7 minutes on SNC, 7 minutes on SCC, 7 minutes on this, 7 minutes on that. No matter how loaded you are, if you cannot summarize what you know in 5 minutes, you are not loaded enough. Or you are loaded needing repackaging. Because today's world, people need things sharp. Very short and quick and penetrating. So if they want to listen again, they will replay. Almost all of us do it. You see a particular video on YouTube or on TikTok. You listen to it, you will click replay and replay. Do we do it? Yes. We all do it. We all do it. And that is the dynamics of what do you call it right now? Instagram and even TikTok. If your video is too long, they take it. They want it short because they know that the generation we are now is not only a trendy generation, but is a frenzy generation. It's trendy and frenzy. When we talk about frenziness, it has to do with a panicky speed. People are so much in a hurry to do so many things. So when what you have can catch attention enough, they will forget about other things and focus. We can create a movement. We have seen different kind of movements. Of recent, we have seen the obedience movement.
Yes.
Now we can make the SuperLife Revolution Movement. It is possible. How many people do you need to create a movement? You don't need so much people. It's just 1 or 2 or 3 that have a common purpose and share common idea. And a movement will be created. We have fantastically looking people. We have people that are loaded upstairs. When you have a man like this, you have a man like this, you have a man like this, you have a woman like this, and all come together on one platform having one idea, we will create a movement. Yes. The SuperLife Revolution Movement. It may just start like a dream, but it's not just a dream, it is real. Remember the movement that was started as 4 people tweeting in a room. Before you know it, it became millions of people, shaking the streets in every state in Nigeria. Before you knew it, it became a people that have taken, that have upturned political systems, structures, and order in a strong nation like ours. The SuperLife Revolutionary Movement is possible. 10 people can start it, and it will become a tsunami. All we need, like I said, a 3-week plan, a 1-month plan. We're saying that today, maybe we are 20. Week 1, starting the plan, let us be minimum of, let's say, 40. That is one extra. Then what can we do to make sure that day, the people, nothing but them, they will want to come again. That is attraction. Making them want to come again. Not by the time they are leaving, you say, how did you find it? So I beg you for 10 minutes that this kind of thing they bring me up. No, let it be the one that they will be the one to answer, please, when is the next meeting? So by the time we're done with assessing, we said the first meeting we want to have at least 40 people. How many did we have? And the record shows that we had 47. So we exceeded it, isn't it? Yeah. Then the second one, we're saying that we want to have at least 100. So the 40 must have translated to 100. The third one, we are saying that we should have at least 200. The fourth one, we are saying we should have at least 400. We are putting it in sessions this time because this place will not contain. We plan it on paper. And we have about just 10 or 15 or 20 persons that we sit down, that this roadmap of raising at least 500 people within the space of 1 month, we want to run it. This is month 1 plan. Why are you concerned about people? Because every sort of business succeeds with what? People. Simple. As simple as that. That's the answer. Why are you not talking about something else? Because every other thing else are people driven. So it's people we are talking about here. And I like what my brother is doing right now. You see people are sitting down there. He said, no, they should come this way. Let there be no empty space anywhere. So a totally new person comes in. You say, wow, I like what I'm saying here. That is it. It begins from one day. It begins from one spot. It begins from one person. And before you know it, we have created a mighty and exceedingly great army. We can start it today. Now, it's planned. Month 1, we have planned it. Month 2, we plan it. This is where we want to be in month 2. That will be the 5th week, the 6th week, the 7th week, the 8th week. Then plan month 3. A full quarter has been planned. And at that point, you can say, let us run this thing. And every week, we are preparing with a target, that this is the target for the next week. We don't want to achieve the target, we want to exceed the target. So everybody begins to work with a sense of vision, a sense of urgency, and with strong passion. And the passion is aligning. And you now know that as the people are multiplying, what is happening to your own business in the platform? It is growing. Yes. That's right. It is growing. Yes. Am I right? Yes. It's growing. Then we set it up in a way that nobody will enter this place that the person's money will not drop. If it doesn't drop immediately, it will drop a little, as in just in a short while. They will start planning it. They will start planning for it. We don't talk so much about what other people are talking about. Let's talk business. Let's teach them how to make money. Let's teach them how to even handle their own individual businesses. When they are making good profit in their businesses, will they have a problem to come and buy into what we are selling? They will have no problem. They will have no problem. When they begin to attribute the success of what they are doing to the things that they are getting here, we have seen some people that get into, I'm sorry to sound ecclesiastical now, that will get into some churches, people that originally you will say, this person cannot go for 5 naira. There are some kind of ministries they will get to because of the tremendous load of blessings. These persons will give 500,000 to sow seed instant. You'll be wondering, where did it come from? So with 1 million, you see somebody will just come out, your neighbor. This one wants to deceive God. Or wants to deceive man of God. Where did you get that money from? And before you know it, when they come, how many persons have fulfilled their vow? Come, let us pray for you. You see that your neighbor will come out. And you don't ask, Mommy Vanessa, you redeemed that vow? Say, yes, I did. How did you do it? It may be that she got something that she had, like a sacred cow. She had to sell it. To put it there because her mind has been captured. Her entire heart has been captured. She's ready to part away with anything just to be relevant in this platform. To get people paying is not difficult. Are you listening to me? When someone says I've been talking to people, it's not like I don't talk. I used to talk. It's just that they are not paying. To get people paying is not difficult. Difficult. It only depends on what you are telling them. That's it. It depends on what you are telling them. Remember last week I said don't tell them what they want to hear. Tell them something different. Because each time you tell people what they want to hear, they say we are here as before. that can you not be dynamic? Don't you have something else? We have heard that before. Somebody once said, Paul, like, oh, Peter, who are you? Invariably, your uniqueness in presentation is what makes people buy into you or turn you down. Let's do it fair. Remember, it's a people-driven world. And the 21st century business world is a brand crazy world. And when we talk about branding, we are talking of creating an impression that is compelling to make people want to patronize you. Right? Techno will release a phone today. In 6 months' time, you will hear Spark 20. Before you know it, they will face the other one out. You will hear Spark 22. Before you know, they will move from Spark to Explosion. From Explosion, they will move to Bomb. You hear iPhone will come in with iPhone 4. Before people are crazy about it, they come out while the craze is still up, they come up with iPhone 5. Then they will now have iPhone 5 Plus. Then they will now have iPhone 5 Plus, Extra or Ultra. Then they will now have iPhone 5 after Plus. They will now put Pro. Then they will now put Pro Max. Playing with the minds of people, presenting the same thing in a different way, and people keep buying. They keep buying. Crazy. What was the difference between the Samsung S10 you use as in Note 9 and the Note 8? What's the difference? Camera. Then when you see the camera effect combine it together, can you really spot the difference? Then from was it S11 or S12? They just moved to S20. S20. You see, people are crazy. Then they now have S20, Ultra. Then they will now add another thing to Ultra, and people are running to buy. Don't tell people what they want to hear. Tell them something else and they'll keep coming to you. That is it. It's people we're dealing with. It's people that makes business move. It's people when you hear traffic, it's people. Membership is people. Followership is people. Customer is people. Everything that makes business work is people. So you must have that magic of attracting and keeping people. We may not talk so much about the content, our product content or whatsoever, and we focus on people. But what will shock you is that product will sell faster and better. Do you know what? When in one meeting, in just one meeting, 20 people register as super. 20 super emerge from one meeting, they pay cash. Will it have impact in the product warehouse? Yes. Small impact? Big impact. Big impact. All of a sudden, when you enter the warehouse, you just notice that a lot of cartons have moved out. In one meeting, you have like 200 super paid immediately for. When you enter the product warehouse, will there be an impact? Yes. Will products have moved out of the warehouse? Yes. At least how many products? Say for 200 super. How many products will leave? That's about 4,000 products. 4,000 products. Then if you now put it into cartons, you know how many cartons have just left? Now, you may not have said so much about products. You just make sure that you presented business in a way that people are wanting to sign up. And when anybody sign up in a platform like this, when they sign up, are they living with just paper? Products. They are living with pack of products. Whether they like it or not. It's either you use it or you dash it or you sell it. So one of the best ways to make product move is to be people focused. Get the people, you get the product moving. Get 100 super sign up today. At least 2,000 per mass of products will go out. Am I right? Whether the people know what the product is all about or not, by the time they see, bundles of products in their house, they will carry manuscript and read. They'll say, Mr. Sampson, that thing you presented that day, can I get it again? You now see why we need those videos. The short clips. The short clips on SNC, short clips on double root, short clips on super root, short clips on different things. When the product is much in their hands, they will read that thing. They will read it. So that is it. So we can create an army. We can create an army, a revolutionary army, the SuperLife army, the SuperLife Revolution Movement. SROM, that's the party. SuperLife Revolution Movement. We can create it. People will join the party. The week that we will tag native week, traditional week, we're doing it differently. People will know when they don't finish for the meeting. They'll say, this thing will become so. Is it network marketing? They are confused. They'll be the one that will be asking, is it network marketing? Do you people have something like network marketing, a business platform? Because I really enjoy this. When will be the next one? They don't even know that it's network marketing. They are sold out already. We are saying that this week, maybe every second week, we are looking at Nigeriana day. That day, everybody, if you want to wear South, you want to wear any tribe you are representing, fully loaded. If you are doing Yoruba, your gele will be like Aso Rock. Everybody, and it's a business meeting. Anyone that came in, not in the spirit of the attire, when they enter, do you know that if any new person enter, will there be an impression created in their mind? Yes. Will there be an attraction? Yes. They will say, man, who are these people? You will leave them in a state of wonder, in a state of Balo. They will be wondering, who are these people? Even when you have not presented anything to them, they are already interested to be with you. They are asking, how can I be part of this thing? You ask them which thing. They say, I don't know, but the thing that you people are doing. When they eventually get to know that this thing has to do with network marketing, they say, hey, this is the type I want to be doing. Someone that has vowed never to do network marketing before is now saying that this is the type that I wish this something, I found this thing. Like 2-3 years ago, I went to waste my money, so they say, don't worry, I found it today. When you found it, it's never too late. With SuperLife, any day you enter is a new door. That's it. If another week we are saying we are going extreme, is a corporate business, we just get all those captions. We have sound mindsets. We will walk 12 meetings on paper. We will brand 12 meetings. Those 12 meetings, we will attach number to it. The first one, this is the sitting capacity. We must get it. The second one, like I said earlier, we said the first one, we want to make sure that we have at least 40 people in attendance. We must achieve it. The second one, at least 100 people in attendance. We must get it. The next one, at least say 200 people in attendance. We must get it. The fourth one, at least 500 people in attendance. Now, what will everybody be working towards? To go after what? And when the orientation, the mindset of everyone has been programmed in this direction, you will see success without stress. Doing network marketing successfully without stress. Somebody now say, but what about the product? How will product move? You say, no. For every sign-up that is done, products are sold. Products are moving. Let the supers keep coming. Let the stars keep coming. When they come, they don't leave empty-handed. They leave with products. Warehouse is being depleted every day. That is it. We program it. By the time we're having the 10th meeting, this is the number we are projecting. And as these numbers are coming in, We have people in the technical support session that is putting them in little mentorship groups to make sure that when they enter, they don't leave. The moment you enter into the circle, the SuperLife Revolutionary Movement, when you enter, we lock the back door. You don't leave. We keep bombarding you with things, not relevant things, things that will add value to every other thing you are doing in life. Give a man what he cannot get elsewhere, he will keep coming to you. People will naturally, you are not telling them stop other businesses, they will naturally stop. And by the time we set these milestones on daily basis, everybody's mind is thinking, when it is month 3, we know that week 3, we know that this is the number we want to achieve. Everybody is focusing on the number. As we are focusing on the number, we are achieving the number. Your own business, as in your own business on the platform, will it be doing well? Yes. Will it be growing? Yes. It is growing. As you focus on people, you are reaching out to people. Naturally, your business is growing. And those ones, as they come, they are focusing on people too, isn't it? Yes. That is the real network marketing we're talking about. That is what indeed the network marketing is all about. Products are flying, people are jumping in. The crowd is everywhere. Then it gets to a point where the movement is really set in a boiling stage. It gets to a point where whenever there is a meeting, everywhere is in a lockdown in the neighborhood. So you know what happened? At that point, the ripple effect will take over. At that point, you don't need to invite people again. People come by themselves, just like the burning bush. From a distance, they saw something. What a big fire, and nothing is being consumed. I want to see this thing with my own eyes, and it came close. And he got a revelation that changed his entire life and brought a fulfillment of his dream. What is happening in this place that there's all this crowd, this place is always shut down. People want to see. At that point, they come by themselves. You will see people that will create blog. When you ask somebody, how did you get to know? I saw it in so blog. You now ask our chair, that sir, did we make advert in so blog? No. Someone said, I saw it in North Ireland, posted in one place. Did we make any advert there? No. The number has grown to a point where it has become a movement. Everybody has understood the language of success, that it's about people. And everybody is now going all about where people are and how to get the people. Before you know it, the news it begins to spread on its own everywhere. People are coming in their own accord. And as this begins to happen, millionaires begin to emerge. Effortlessly, sir, effortlessly. Millionaires begin to emerge. Somebody will call you that, sir, congratulations, mobile what? You have changed rank again. When? How? You are changing ranks, you don't even know you are changing ranks because things are just working. You didn't walk towards changing ranks. It happened in its own accord. Am I making sense here? Yes. Can we make it happen? Yes. Is it possible, sir? Yes. Am I making sense, sir? Yes. Is it entering? Yes. Is it creating an impression? Yes. Can we make it happen? Yes. The SuperLife Revolutionary Movement. Can we cause a revolution in this town? Yes. It doesn't take so much people to. This is enough to create a revolution. If we are saying next meeting we want to sit 40, can this number here sit 40 people next week? Yes. We can. We will not be ambitious. We'll just take it little. As in 40, then from 40 we want to sit 100. Then we plan the meeting that they are coming for is full business meeting. They are not coming to hear what they are expecting to hear. We will disappoint people. Because once they call, say, okay, is it not, I know about it, I know. But when they come, they will be disappointed. It's something totally different they are hearing. Something that resonates, that we awaken the force of success in them, in every other thing that they are doing. And at the end of the day, they will now be the one to ask, now, how can I be part of this? then this can just be an introductory manuscript, not an invitation card. Because inviting someone with this, and the first thing they say is, oh, they sell something and all that. I say, well, I have seen something like this before, or, you know, it will create so many other, awaken so many impressions. But we can make invitations that nobody knows where they are coming to. What we are telling them is a business, meeting. Business meeting. And because we are the umpires and the foundation members of the movement, everybody packaged to finish. If it's a day for wearing only native, everybody packaged. If it's for corporate, everybody packaged to the Latin. If it's for casual, everybody packaged to the Latin. And all we are discussing is how to succeed in any business that you are doing. And finally, a narrator comes. This program is put together by SuperLife. And you tell them that SuperLife is raising multi-millionaires and multi-billionaires. If you want to know more about SuperLife, please join our online platform. The link will be sent to you. And that is where we can now tell them, about the business. But when they are coming here, what they are getting is success in every sphere of business life. Every meeting will be filled up. The day that the meeting is going to be breakfast, it will be breakfast, real breakfast. Like businessmen, businessmen does not eat plenty. So it's 2 slices of bread. 2 slices of bread, a cup of our own coffee, not any other coffee. But the thing there is that the business presentation they will hear, they will come and meet you and thank you for inviting them for a thing like this. Then the next question is, please, how can I be part of this movement? I need financial revolution. I heard that in this platform, people are making money. How can I be part? At that point, those are the Nicodemus movement. At that point, we will now get them in and baptize them. And they are ready to pay any amount of money. But this platform is just there to service people and make them succeed in life and in business. Every other thing that you have to tell them, they will be the one that will run after you and say, please, I want to be part of this. So remember, don't tell them what they want to hear. They will run. Tell them, disappoint them. Tell them what they are not expecting. And at the end, we are now redefining the business of the 21st century by doing network marketing in a different way entirely. We have made network marketing to become so attractive that people will be the one begging that I want to be part of this thing. Isn't that amazing? People will now be begging, I want to do this thing. We have made it so attractive. I think on this note, I will tie up the nuptial knot and draw the blinds close. Thank you so much.
Wow, a round of applause.